All right, Artist Eaton Lake. Our first goal is to get ourselves just a rough piece of paper with some shapes that we might want to do for our painting. And so Mr. J has gone around his house and just found some things, or if you're in school, he'll have some stuff for you to look at or use. And you could use something to trace out. If you just want to freehand draw shapes on a piece of paper, that's okay too. But I want to give you the option. You can either use shapes that you find, like I found a lid to a couple different things. I found a tape roll and a pop bottle top. And I'm going to use that to just create a bunch of different shapes on a piece of paper. So this is going to be some kind of abstract piece. And I highly recommend, you don't have to, but I highly recommend doing some overlapping. So, you will need a piece of paper. It doesn't matter what that paper is. So I just have a piece of random orange paper, and that's okay. I'm going to take and start by tracing out some shapes. Okay, now I've gotten my shapes traced out. The next thing I'm going to do is use a darker marker. It could be a crayon, could be anything, but we want to make our lines darker than our pencil. All right. Now I've traced out all of my lines and made them darker. So, just like before, we need a picture of our paper. So Mr. J is going to get his iPad ready. I'm going to use my camera. And I'm going to get a picture of my drawing. Okay, we're going to edit it. So we're going to edit our photo. And just like we do before, we're going to crop it in. Once I have it cropped in, I'm going to click done. Now I've got my drawing. I'm going to open up Autodesk Sketchbook. I've already been playing some, so I'm going to create a new sketch. I'll save my old work. Make my canvas smaller. Go up to my plus sign with the mountains and find my latest drawing. And I want to make sure that it fills up and I don't have any border left. When I like it, click done. Now I can go through and just like we've been doing with our coloring sheet, I could think about what color do I want to use. With this one, I'm going to do red and green. So I'm going to pick out a green. I'm going to make it as bright as I can. And now the only adjusting I'm going to do is adding black and white. So here I go. All right. So I've gone through and colored in all of my shapes with different monochromatic green scale colors. Now, if we think back to yesterday, I need green's complementary color. So if I look on my color wheel, green's complementary color across would be red. I'm going to make that real bright. You could adjust and change the white or dark just a little bit if you want to. And then we're going to add it into our background. This could be a painting that I do in real life. And I would already know exactly how it's going to look, so it'd be really easy to paint. So please take your time, do some exploring, think about what you might like to do, and turn in one of your finished ideas. Click on the iPad on the very bottom that it's holding the hand, and turn in your picture. Thanks. I look forward to seeing what you come up with.